At a calm lake near a busy village, a father swims with his son to keep him entertained. The water stays peaceful until the father vanishes and blood spreads across the surface. Villagers panic when they see a giant creature beneath the waves. Soon a monk named Sandy arrives, calling himself a demon hunter. The villagers hesitate but decide to accept his help. He performs rituals and kills a huge stingray, claiming it is the monster. The people relax, thinking the danger is over. A young man named Chen Xianzong steps forward and warns them that the real demon remains. But the true hunt has only begun. This is Journey to the West, conquering the demons. Sandy feels challenged, ties Xianzong up, and dismisses the warning. Believing the threat is gone, villagers return to the lake. The real monster then attacks and drags swimmers underwater. Still tied, Xianzong shouts for them to stay quiet. Chaos spreads as people flee to the shore, only to learn the demon can reach them there. Silence works until a little girl cries out, revealing their hiding place. A mother dives into the lake to save her child, and the demon surfaces again. A baby teeters on the edge of the water. Xianzong breaks free and rescues the baby. The demon wedges itself under a bridge, giving Xianzong a chance to strike, but the creature is too heavy to move. As hope fades, a strong woman lifts the demon and hurls it onto the shore. The villagers rush in with weapons, but Xianzong stops them. He begins a ritual with children's songs, trying to turn the demon good. Nothing happens. The demon attacks, and Xianzong struggles to survive. A woman named by Shiao Jia arrives. She is an expert demon hunter. She defeats the creature and seals it inside a magic bag. Shiao Jia tests Xianzong to see if he is a true demon slayer. He shows her his book of nursery rhymes, which he believes can guide demons toward goodness. She remains unconvinced. Frustrated, Xianzong visits his teacher, Master Cheng Sihan. He tells him about the failed ritual and Shiao Jia's doubts. Master Cheng shares a story about the demon's past. The river monster was once a kind man falsely accused of kidnapping. Villagers killed him, and his anger turned him into a demon seeking revenge. Xianzong begins to question his approach, wondering if killing demons is truly the only way. Master Cheng explains that the goal is not to destroy life, but to drive out evil and nurture goodness. Though still uneasy, Xianzong accepts this guidance and continues his mission. Later, far from his path, two teenagers sit in a small forest restaurant. A friendly waiter presents a menu of pork dishes and introduces his handsome boss. When the man speaks, the teens sense danger. They try to leave, only to realize too late that the pork is human flesh. Xianzong soon arrives and sees diners enjoying their meals. His demon hunter senses reveal the truth. Dead bodies fill the room. When the waiter offers a roast pork menu, Xianzong knows the meat is human. He reveals his identity and attacks, but the waiter is a powerful demon and the fight is difficult. Shiao Jia arrives and joins the battle. She has already defeated a demon at the village lake and wastes no time. With her weaponized bracelet, she strikes down many demons despite being outnumbered. The fight continues until the leader appears, a demon as strong as Shiao Jia. After a fierce clash, the leader shows his true form as the boar demon. Xianzong and Shiao Jia struggle to overpower him. Shiao Jia forms a plan. Xianzong kisses the boar demon to transfer its spirit into his own body. She then kisses Xianzong to pull the spirit into her magic bag. The demon proves too strong and breaks free, shattering the bag. They escape the collapsing restaurant and reach a river. Shiao Jia asks Xianzong to press the wound on her chest and to kiss her, but he refuses and walks away. The next day, Xianzong returns to Master Cheng. He wants answers about the boar demon's power and begs for an explanation. Master Cheng begins the story of the boar demon. Long ago, a kind man named Gong lived a simple life. He was not handsome, but he was happy with his wife. One day, he found her with another man. In a burst of rage, Gong killed the man with a fork. His anger twisted him into a boar demon who vowed to kill anyone who crossed his path. Hearing this story, Xianzong begged Master Cheng for help against the demon. Master Cheng refused, saying he was busy. He told Xianzong to find Sun Wukong, the great monkey, who had been trapped under Five Finger Mountain for 500 years as punishment from the great Buddha. Before Xianzong left, Master Cheng warned him that the monkey was powerful and tricky. He gave Xianzong a children's songbook to calm Wukong's heart if needed. Determined, Xianzong began his journey. As he moved through the forest, he fell into a trap. A group of strangers arrived with a carriage. They were the ones who set it. They claimed to be travelers from the west who hunted demons and anyone in their way. Xianzong saw other prisoners and realized the group was dangerous. The gang questioned the captives. Xianzong stayed quiet, knowing they would kill him if they learned he was a demon hunter. Then Shiao Jia appeared. She pretended to be his partner and said they were a couple lost in the forest. To test them, the gang demanded proof of their relationship through intimate acts. Shiao Jia prepared to act. Xianzong hesitated, bound by his vows as a monk. Under pressure, he almost agreed, then noticed that Shiao Jia's gun was a toy. She had been faking the threat to protect him. After the gang left, Shiao Jia confessed her feelings, saying she loved Xianzong and wanted marriage, children, and a peaceful life. Xianzong stayed firm in his devotion to the great Buddha and continued his quest for enlightenment. Feeling betrayed, Shiao Jia attacked him and locked him away. Their struggle ended when Gong, the fierce pig demon, appeared and tried to kill them both. Shiao Jia drove a train into the demon, seeming to sacrifice herself, but she had only pretended. She wanted Xianzong to know she would not forgive his rejection. Before they could recover, Gong returned for another attack. A strong warrior arrived and forced the demon to retreat. Soon after, two more demon hunters appeared, an old man and a sword knight. Their skills were impressive, but they cared more about fame than helping others. Frustrated by the arguments, Xianzong left to continue his mission alone. Shiao Jia asked to join him, but he refused and blamed her for slowing him down. Hurt and angry, she destroyed his songbook and attacked again, but Xianzong stayed firm and went on by himself. After a long journey, he reached Five Finger Mountain to find the great Buddha statue his teacher had described. He climbed the steep path and found a field of lotus flowers. One bright bloom marked the place where Sun Wukong, the demon he sought, was trapped. Wukong surprised him with a calm and friendly manner. He offered to help capture the pig demon and revealed a talisman hidden in a sacred fire spell. Xianzong sensed the trick. The talisman was a shield against the Buddha's power. When confronted, Wukong showed his true nature and tried to escape. Xianzong proposed a deal. If Wukong helped him tame Gong, he might earn freedom. At first Wukong refused, then changed his mind when offered a banana. He explained that the pig demon would appear if women danced under the moonlight. Xianzong lacked a dancer, but Shiao Jia emerged from the shadows. She had followed him out of concern. Though Xianzong was not pleased, he asked for her help. Shiao Jia admitted she did not know how to dance, so Wukong trained her. After practice, she learned the moves and prepared to lure the pig demon. One night, Shiao Jia danced under the moonlight while Xianzong played music. Watching her, Xianzong regretted his harsh words and saw her in a new light. The quiet moment ended when the pig demon appeared. Wukong used his magic to shrink the demon into a small pig, and Shiao Jia trapped it in her magic bag. After the battle, Shiao Jia gave Xianzong a ring to show her love. Xianzong, focused on his path as a monk, refused and even injured his own finger to avoid wearing it. Hurt but resigned, Shiao Jia accepted that he would never return her feelings. As they prepared to part, Wukong mentioned he had not seen the moonlight because a white lotus blocked it. Hoping to help, Xianzong removed the lotus, unaware that it was the seal keeping Wukong imprisoned. The ground shook as the seal broke. Wukong revealed his true form and attacked, seeking revenge. Xianzong prayed to Buddha, which enraged Wukong even more. Wukong pulled out Xianzong's hair until he was bald. At that moment, 3 demon hunters arrived, known as the Beast Knight, the Foot Knight, and the Sword Knight. They underestimated Wukong because of his small size. The Beast Knight attacked first, but Wukong defeated him with ease and swallowed him whole. The Foot Knight followed, using massive steps, but Wukong's tough body shattered the knight's feet. The Sword Knight then unleashed a spell that turned a box of small swords into one giant blade. He struck fast and sent Wukong into the air, cutting him repeatedly. Despite their efforts, Wukong stood strong and turned his fury back on Xianzong. Before he could strike, Shiao Jia stepped forward and challenged him. Her strength was no match for Wukong, and he delivered a fatal blow. As she lay dying, Shiao Jia confessed her love, and Xianzong admitted he had always loved her too. Xianzong gave her the kiss she had longed for.
我不是跟你说过，女孩子把眼睛闭起来就是要你去她的。
He then noticed the children's songbook she had prepared for him. When he read it, a powerful healing energy spread through him, and a bright light from the Buddha filled the sky. The broken Buddha statue rose from the ground in response to his prayers. Their relief was brief. Wukong returned and struck the statue, shattering it. The great Buddha descended in anger and unleashed the Buddha hand on Wukong. The monkey fought back and transformed into a giant ape, but even in that form he was powerless against the great Buddha's overwhelming strength. The scene shifts to a quiet meadow where Wukong struggles with the chaos he has faced. While he reflects on his actions, Xianzong arrives and offers calm guidance. Moved by this kindness, Wukong pledges to become his disciple. At the same time, Xianzong gives Sun Wukong a bracelet that he transforms into a crown, a sign of her strength and dignity. Soon after, Master Cheng recognizes Xianzang's spiritual growth and assigns him a critical mission. He must travel west to bring back sacred scriptures that will help end human suffering. Knowing the journey will be dangerous, Xianzong sets out with 3 devoted companions: the fish demon, Wukong, and the pig demon. So the moral of the story is never underestimate a demon, a monk with nursery rhymes, or a jealous pig with a fork, and always check the menu before you eat.